My name is Bobby Kasanga. I'm the founder of Hackney Wick Football Club. Football has a massive influence in Joe, and it's one of those things that where it's a connection back to the outside world. So match of the day, I'll read the latest football news and something. That's what inspired me to start Hackney Wick Football Club.
So right now, it's a bit of an easier session. We had a game last night, 1-3-0. Great result away from home. So today is a lighter session, but my whole thing is I want the boys to be comfortable on the ball. A lot of times we're not really comfortable with the ball, so whenever I do my sessions, it's more so let's get on the footballs as much as we can instead of fitness. I think now it's come to the end of the season, we don't need as much fitness. We need more being in charge of the ball, having our control, and just being comfortable. I feel a lot of times these boys panic, so just a light session. And then we've got our college program over there. When they've got a game tomorrow, it's going to give them a little light sort of session against the first team.
My time away in prison, no one can go to play football, no one can go to play matches against other teams. And when football was on for us to participate, it was a privilege to play football. So everyone kind of regulated their behaviour so they can go and play football. So it shows how much power and impact the football had in those who were incarcerated.
Ready.
Oh, bro, what?
Are you sure? Diamond.
We were losing quite a lot. We were losing quite a few games. Lost on the Wednesday as well. At that point of the week, I just had enough of some of the players. It just became very frustrating with some of the young players. They're very talented players, but commitment to training wasn't there. Communication was poor. So I kind of reached out to some of my older players who used to play for the team from before. The likes of Jaden, Jamsey, Kudos, and so on. The numbers were low. So I said, you know what? I'm just going to go with a team that I kind of want. Everything that was meant to be against us was against us. Us getting there late, which is typical of Hackney Football Club, getting there late, the minibus having issues, not being able to do a proper warm-up. So everything that was meant to be against us was against us.
Say you've come to play, I'm coming here and I've come to play. You lot have to be prepared that when that ball is lost, the red one, yeah, that you sprint back to your side, where you might that you sprint back to your side and cover that space.
I remember I put an application out to say, look guys, we're looking for a new manager. I remember Ernest got in touch with me and he's like, look, I want a job, I can't have it now, I want it next season. I'm not, so who's supposed to do it nowadays? Like, oh, if you can do it, and I can kind of help and assist until that point where I can fully take over my own team. I was like, okay, cool. In the end, I thought, you know what? I can't blame the players anymore. Ernest was doing the training sessions and giving team selection ideas and formation and so on, because technically I put this system in place. So I said, you know what? It's management responsibility. And also we had a few more players like Jams he's come back and has been a revelation since he's come back into the team. He's someone that's been at the club since he was in his early 20s. When I first started the football club back in 2015, he went away and he's come back now and he's integrated back into the team. And yeah, it's just something that that win was very important because it set the tone in regard. I changed the marking from zonal to man-to-man. I just felt that the man-to-man zonal marking wasn't working as great because people were shirking responsibilities in regards to if a man headers the level, it's not my man, I was in a zone kind of thing. So for me, that having that sort of just to take the helm against, you know what, I'm gonna make the decisions ultimately and stand by it. Alan, a good friend of mine, Mrs. Msilla, I got a young player, Zuba. Trust me, you need to play him at training. I thought, whoa, this boy is good. Where's he come from? He didn't play football at all. He just concentrated on university. But I said, you know what? I'm going to put him in the starting lineup. And they're like, you can't just put him in the starting lineup. He's had one training session. I said, this boy is so good, I'm going to put him in the starting lineup.
Line up!
I think one thing I'll say for myself is actually, it would take a lot for me to actually change my whole attitude on someone. So even with incident with one of the players, Jermaine, where I kicked him out of the club, after like a week, I was like, you know what, let me not hold grudges. Jermaine, you're welcome to come back. Yeah. But I think as a manager, you need to have great man management. You can have all the tactics in the world, right? But if players don't like you, players don't want to play for you, then it's not going to work out. So you need to be able to say, okay, have a go at player, have a go at them, but then be able to put your arms around them to look, the reason I had a go at you because of this, maybe away from the players and other players and so on. So it is a difficult balance, that trying to be friends with them, being the manager of them, but also providing them with the skill sets that they need. Different coaches will have different ideas, different concepts, different formations, what may work for them. I might think this player is great, another manager might think, nah, he's not all that. So coaching comes down to one thing: results. I play the game and understand the game, but at the same time, you learn on the job. You learn every single day.
In.
A little deflection, right? Just a little deflection.
Bro, like
this
this
game,
game,
for this game, guys, allow it, guys.
You like that?
Allow it, just relax, man. Fucking hell, we're winning.
Come back here.
I'm calm. You guys are gonna make me go mad for no reason.
I think football is a passionate game. No matter what it is, win, lose, draw, you're passionate about the sport, so emotions run. You might lose a game in the last minute. Someone scores a goal against you guys in the last minute, it just makes you deflated. Like even if someone equalizes, even if you didn't lose the game, but someone ends up drawing the game against you, like it just deflates you. So football just brings out all different emotions. On the other side, if you score a goal in the last minute, like the joy that comes with that as well. So like at any point in football, whether you're doing well, whether you're doing poorly, it'll bring out different kind of emotions. At that point, it was very tough on everyone, just seeing that we're playing well, but we're not getting a result.
Ben, win this!
I thought there needed to be a kind of a stricter regime, but I just want to see off the end of the season, make sure that we're safe. It looks like we want to be safe.
Wickers never played so good, so good, so good, so good. Sweet Hackney Wick.
That win was immense for us. We played a team that's second in the table at their ground. So on paper, we should have been annihilated. We came late, we didn't get a warm-up. Preparation was rubbish. Yeah. So there's no way we should be 3-1 up at half time. And it just showed me that these boys can. It's just a matter of going out there and doing it.
That's a good shot. Oh.